Last time on Redux.
I have a power. I make people trust me, and my power and my Pokemon obey my commands. I need to keep it a secret from everyone. If they found out about it, I'll lose all my friends. And I'll do anything to make sure that never happens again. No. Well, we're back with another episode of Redux with Charles Rinky, aka Cheat Door, another Pokemon Academy life. As we keep on keeping on, I thought I would just do a student council, and then eventually we would get to training and getting back into story. But no, Cherub had to blow my shiz up like in my face. I was just like, really? You gonna tell everyone about the Phrenergy? Which doesn't help anyone to be like, hey, so most people have charisma. I have maximum riz all the time. Smitten like crazy. I exude confidence and trust without ever giving you the way of you picking it on me yourself. It's very nice. So that all blew up. Then of course it didn't help that Ace and the A student female and the A student male. I love how they just gave them that name and their names. But they pressured Sabrina. Sabrina went into full-on psychic mode. Released every secret that she's ever held inside of her head. Because she just reads minds and cannot control reading minds. She picks up on everything and just locks into a key. But of course, they pressured her. So released all secrets. Everyone's secrets was released. So people's feelings and misconceptions all got into play. Agurusha apparently had a bad heart attack, like something happened. I don't know what it was from, so that was bad. Cherub knows that Serena is faking her accent the whole time, which I never do properly, but apparently she had accent the whole time. But that's fun. So many things get revealed. I went completely silent and could not speak, so I've lost relations. That's fun. And we're gonna continue. That was a long intro. I'm sorry. It's just a lot happened. Yeah. Alright, I'm past 2 minutes. Shit. Sure. Why would your neighbor send you a bunch of eggs? She's a competitive breeder, and she dumps her breejects on me. I don't know. But that's what she does, alright? Well, fine. Maybe you aren't stalking him, but can't you at least use your connection to figure out where he is? Great. Ethan Gold, the world's best compass for people who are better than him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get out of my way to follow him. Heck, half the time I get there first. Well, if you could be anywhere right now, where do you wish you were? Honestly, home. Yeah, sorry. Why are you even asking? Don't you have his phone number? I do, but he's not answering his phone. I haven't been able to track him down all of today or yesterday. I gave him some space yesterday, but I thought we needed to talk today. You know, nothing about you passes the ventral test. What? Nothing. Anyway, what this is about giving him space. Did something happen? What? Okay, I'm getting the vibes that something did happen. Did you not go to the speeches? You didn't even go there to support your two roommates? Hey, I was going to, I just didn't feel up to it. I figured it's better to take a nap. Maybe when I wake up, things be better. Then someone should probably tell you what happened. Sounds like you're going to tell me some bad news that wasn't affecting me before just now. Can I opt out? Rain has a power that makes people and Pokemon like him. That's how his Pokemon listen to him and how he's got so many friends. That sounds hard to believe. How did you find out? How many people know? You're gonna want to be sitting down for this. I am? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Tells you the details of the prior day's disastrous city council election. Why? Why didn't he just lie and tell everyone Sharon was crazy? It's not that hard. It's really easy, actually. It's not like Sharon was willing to accept any lie he was told, if only Rin was willing to lie. So everyone lost track of him after the election, and no one I've talked to has been able to find him since. We're sorry disappointed he wasn't there when I went to bed last night. Come to think of it, I don't think any of my roommates were, and I went to bed pretty close to curfew. We were meant to go into the city today. Crap, that's right. I was going to have a talk with Rin about my theory. Damn. I remember for half a second after I woke up, but I figured since he wasn't in the room that he canceled on me. You didn't think to, I don't know, call him and see if your plans were still on? What? You've never had someone ghost you for some meeting you set up, but didn't actually want to do? He's the best man in the world, believe me. He's an introvert. I'm not gonna be your therapist. Hey, that's what my dad said. Ugh. He has 3 other roommates, right? Maybe one of them will know where he went. Wait, fine. I help you find him. Again, it's Sunday, so he could be anywhere. Dude's a massive socialite, as you probably noticed by now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about coughing. Great, thanks. But, where to then? Well, you said you were meant to meet up in the city, right? Maybe he's out there. Without me? Sure. He went there to meet you because his phone's dead. It's unlikely, but it's the only lead I got. Sure. Why don't you try it? You and, question mark, question mark, question mark, make your way to the city. It's not long before you see a familiar face that wearing an unfamiliar expression. Oh, hey, Nate. Hey, Nate. Nardy, hey, MC Square. Kind of busy right now. Yeah. What are you doing? Looked to me like you were just looking at the statue, having a good conversation. Ooh, ellipses. I didn't. What? Hallucinating? Oh, hallucinate. Okay. That's a gnarly word. Hold on. You're asking me questions about Tia. Then you started asking me questions about Rin. Aren't you Sharon's roommate? Were you spying on Rin for him? Tia? Who's that? No, I wasn't spying on... Wait. Does he say their names and then they just... Because he said Nate. And then it stays as question mark. So he knows what they're named. And then he says it wrong. What the fudge? That's weird. But it wasn't for Sharon. I didn't even know that Acehole was working with him. You gotta believe me. A guy in the purple came up not for a trade. Had no idea what he'd do with that. With what I told him. I just needed some information and he had it. What did you tell him to get that information, Nate? Look, I just told him how to access the security footage from the laboratory security cameras. It's not that big of a deal. I didn't, tell any secret passwords or anything. All the information publicly available through the school's security room. You just have to walk in there and ask for recordings. Oh yeah, we were going to do that for the first week when we thought Rin's bag was stolen. Oh yeah, that was way back. Wow, come to think of it. So, if that's all you did, why are you looking so guilty? You've been asking me a bunch of questions about Tia and Rin. You were asking Ethan a bunch of questions too, weren't you? Huh? How do you know? Gotcha. The only reason someone could hang out with me if they wanted something. I see where you're coming from now. Yeah, you're right. MC Square. Well, Nate, you didn't just tell me how to get some publicly accessible information. There's something more. Look, I knew that he was going to find. I watched the vids first, but I didn't think he was going to do something like that. I mean, he couldn't exactly try to make some argument that R got into the school unfairly without turning a massive lens on himself, right? I didn't think he would be so stupid. That's true. He was pretty much saying like, hey, if Sharon did it, he wouldn't be the victor in the story. He's just gonna make it bad for Rin and make it bad for himself. Because the only way to did it was to make an ass out of himself. What did the video show? Not falling for that one again. I purged the database, magnetized the tapes, and put 3-factor authentication that has to go through me on any future information requests. Great. So now that the ship is sinking, you think you can just stuff a towel in the holes and we'll forgive you? I don't really care for your forgiveness. I just want Rin's, or at least the chance to apologize. Really screw things up for him. What information did you want so desperately that you were willing to burn down Kabukin to get it? I can't tell you that. Why the hell not? I can't tell you that either. Look, you can't tell anybody about this, but I'm pretty sure there's a dangerous Pokemon hiding out in the forest. Everyone here could be in danger. Now I know some people can subdue the Pokemon. If I'm going to convince them to come here, I need to know where the Pokemon is, how powerful it is, and when there will be no one around. Understand? This is bigger than a college student small secret. I trade anything I need to make sure I complete my mission. You're a real piece of work. Well, since you can't get a single piece of information from 2 idiots without ruining everything for everyone, you can't fight off a mysterious, dangerous Pokemon. Excuse my disbelief. Do you at least know where Rin is? No. All my sources have gone silent. The whole school has. No one's talking to each other. Everyone's hiding out in their dorms, empty classrooms. There are walls between the usual nectar. God, that's what's good. That's what good you are. What good am I? Bye, Nate. It was fun while you were pretending to be interested in me. Ethan, you're trying to convince me that you weren't just looking for information on Ren. Save it. I don't know where he is, but B might. Great. Leaf. My name's Leaf. But yeah. How am I saying it? Nate thinks that Edge might know where Ren is. Nacho? What the hell is... Oh, of course. If you're not Ren Stalker, then Edge totally is. Or like you. Or Tia. Sounds to me like Sharon might have had a point. Oh, boy. As you walk into the battle hall, you see... Question mark. Training. Sweat covering his brow and soaked through his clothes. Clearly he's been working at this very hard for a long time. His Pokemon has the same sort of stony determination. They all look tired, but they're moving through their paces, attacking, defending, and counterattacking with resolute rhythm. Hey, HR. You're the reason he went to that goddamn election. This is your fault. Wow. Hey, I didn't even go to the election. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Leaf. Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Like I was going to say, I really didn't see a way you could blame me for this. Wait, what did Leaf do? Nothing. Just refused to step away from him for half a second so I could talk to him. If I had talked to him properly, he wouldn't have gone to the election. Bullshit! You could have told him not to go while I was there. do you think I was doing? Not like I could tell him in front of you that if you go, Sharon will tell everyone about Frenergy. What? Nothing. No, you said Frenergy. Yeah? Well, yeah. That's what the power's called. What, weren't you at the damn election? I wasn't, and even I know that. You think so, bud? Sharon never told us what the power was called. Damn. Frenergy. Is that what I have? Well, how did you wait? I mean, do you wait? You already knew? That's what you told us all his friends. Oh, she got it. That's what you told all his friends back then. That's how you convinced them to abandon him. Because you convinced them that he was brainwashing them. But that wasn't enough for you, was it? You had to go and do it again. You know what the hell you're talking about. Oh yeah? Because it sounds to me like you're sick of being second best to Rin. So you blasted Rin's reputation again, but let Chern take the fall for it this time. Shut up. No one listens to me. No one. So how the hell was I supposed to know Chern actually was? What? So how Rin was at the battle team meeting on Friday, mouthing off to Lance like that? Oh, I'm on the left side of the... Oh, I'm on the left side of the room? Hey, that dumb country boy stick of his. We're from the same damn town, but he acts like he's grown up riding Rhinehorns and milking turtles. Uh-huh. So yeah, I was complaining to Chern, and I told him that Rin gets anything he wants, and everyone pays attention to him, just because of who he is. And he just has everything he ever wanted handed to him. Wait, so... Chern asked me if that seems unusual to me, like he had some sort of power, and I said yeah, because what kind of idiot would think it was actual power? I said shit like that 100 times. No one ever listens to me. No one ever cares that it's unfair. So how the hell was I supposed to know that this one time someone was listening? I was just venting. Seems pretty sus. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Well, good job. You ruined his life again. You and Nate. Nate, what did that egghead... The lab security cameras. Damn it, Gramps. What I don't get is how you knew he had this power in the first place. Think about it, Ethan. If those purple students wanted to see video footage from the research lab, the Rin must have been there, probably talking to someone. Who do we know who Rin is close to? Who hangs out around the research center a lot? The redhead with the right proper Galarian accent? What was her name? Sonia? God. God? I'm saying God, you're literally painful to talk to. Yeah, some people would say the same thing about you, Princess. You're kind of 110 at all times. At least I'm not 0% at all time. All the time, sorry. Oh my god, would you choose to shut up? Yeah, Gramps told me. Over and over again. And over, believe me. It was in a single goddamn second when I was a kid, when I wasn't being reminded that Rin has this special power that made him so more important than me. He's still an enormous douchebag, but can it? I don't need sympathy from Rin's hanger on and clone. Well, you're not going to get it now. I was never offering it. Do you at least know where Rin is? No, but probably with his other student council nerd friends. I bet they're all decorating the student council room right now. Are you serious? What? So you think Rin, any of them, got elected? As Serena dropped her bombshell, there were 20-minute riots in the auditorium. Lens had to step in to quiet everything. The only one of my student council one of the student council hopefuls still on the stage by the time Lance stepped in was Jasmine. I think she was 3 seconds away from fainting. Seriously? Yeah. Why are you so surprised? I'm not used to something actually going badly for Rin. Even with my screw up, I figured. I assure you, Mr. Oak, that this went very poorly for everyone involved. A third of the the school's student population was involved in that nonsense. The news, I imagine, has spread to the other 2/3. And someone is going to have to clean up your messes. The school has already incurred 2 significant legal actions as a result of that catastrophe. I might have known that the first major crisis this year would be because of you and Rin, Blue. Hey, I just explained that. You just made an excuse. Take responsibility for your mistakes. Visor Lance. I cannot begin to describe how frustrated I am right now. Think very careful about what you're about to say needs to be said. Do you know where Rin is? Oh boy. I give good advice and the children just ignore it. No, I do not. But if he's intelligent, which there is not yet any evidence of, he'll make sure I do not know where he is for at least 1 week. Oh. But if I was to hazard a guess as to who might know, I would point you in the direction of Professor Oak. He seems to have a close relationship with that boy. With the boy. I like that boy better. That's why I edited without thinking. Imagine he sees something of interest in young Mr. Khan. Though I can't imagine what. I'm fascinating gut flora, mate, perhaps. Right. Thank you, advisor. Come on, Ethan. We're getting answers to this. Wait. Did Rin freeze, go completely silent while he was up there? Yeah? I didn't know him. Not really, not until he got over it. But when we were kids, until we were 8 or so, he was silent. Huh? Not completely. Oh, they explain why Rin is silent all the time. Not Rin, sorry. Red. My name's... I hate myself. So, Red is silent all the time because in the games he doesn't speak. Like, I think even in the anime canon he doesn't speak. He would sometimes yell or grunt or mutter something no one could hear. The doctor said he was perfectly fine. As far as they could tell, he just didn't see the need to talk. The one time I heard him say anything, it was words. It was words are unnecessary. So you got an idea of the kind of kid he was. Anyway, that's when Gramps got bored of his current project, decided that curing Rin would be a great way to spend my lifetime. How did he do that? I don't know. But sometimes I wish he hadn't. Now you can't get Rin to shut up. Hey, when you find Rin, you tell him to find me, huh? I'll be right here. I'm not going to stop training till I see his ugly mug and can beat him and beat it for being a hard-headed dumbass again. You need to see your grandfather then. Yeah, smell you later. God damn. I don't really see the point of me being in this scene. Right, Ethan? We don't know either. Professor Oak. Oh! Oh, yes, Miss Green. I'm sorry, Miss Green, but my office hours are closed. Please come back tomorrow after Wait, it's about Rin. I feared as much. Please, Professor, tell us everything. Oh, so I know Professor Oak's name. I suppose the state is irrelevantly corrupted. Invertibly. Oh my god, I fudged that one up. So I won't be publishing anymore. So I will answer 3 questions. What? Only 3 questions? I recently spent my better part of 2 decades working towards a academic dead end. It's only the promise of the Meteor Project that you don't find me collapsed in my office smelling strongly of whiskey. My time for now is still valuable. Fine. What is Verin's power? Simple empathy inducer. Those around him cannot help but feel his feelings, understand his intent, truly know him. I named his power Phrenergy, a kind, humble name. I believe that it could revolutionize our understanding of humanity's bonds and our bonds with. Oh, okay. So what I've been understanding is people are thinking that he's manipulating people because he's like, oh well, I exude charisma, and people are like, oh well, they get swayed because that's what he's doing. He's swaying Pokemon and swaying people's hearts. But what he's really is, he's just very honest and true to himself. So that's why people like him. But because he's a real one, it's not what I'm expecting. I can't believe that. Oh, you're ostracized because you're one of the good people. You're honest soul. Ostracized. You're manipulating us with your good intentions, you asshole. Wow. It's because he's not a bad guy. And then I considered that the villains of those affected would be so strong as they are. As you have seen, in this world, there are many who consider being asked to show empathy a direct attack. I should have anticipated that this power, which by its own nature could not be kept secret forever, would reveal itself damagingly. So it's not mind control? Not at all. It's kindness. Pure, concentrated, unconditional kindness, which naturally is the enormous threat to the way of things. Wow. So he wasn't mind controlling me. The reason I liked him so much is because, wanted that? Well, I cannot speak to the specifics of your particular case, but if you had a fondness of him, it's very likely he had a fondness for you, too. Knew it. Alright, I'm happy. Ethan, you can ask your questions now. Huh? You asked 3. Sure, you said we can, but you said we both can ask 3. No, I didn't. Didn't you? No? Yes. Yes? Well, if you insist, you then go ahead. Guess like an old man. All you gotta do is gatekeep and gatekeep and girl boss. Are you going to complain or ask your questions? Oh, don't think I can do both. I'm quite the multitasking. I'm Professor Oak. Hi. I don't think we've ever met before, but Professor Cherry has told me a lot about you. She really respects you. Well, see if that's the case this afternoon. I believe we teachers are meant to have a meeting to discuss the events of the Student Council election. Well, I think that I encourage all my students to go there. Right, here's my questions. Ren and I are end up in the same place, doing the same thing, making the same decision. Is that like a side effect of Phrenergy? No. Oh. Is there, even a chance? No. As it's most powerful, Phrenergy might influence someone to follow a wielder, given the bonds of trust inherent in such a thing. What you're describing is a persistent, systematic copying effect. Is outside the realm of Phrenergy I've studied. Well, that's a dead end. I'm highly interested in this phenomenon you mentioned, though. Perhaps when I'm able to publish my meteor thesis, I'll see what is happening with you and Rin. Great. Second place to a rock. Okay, question number 2. Then, Edge told us that you told him about Phrenergy. You were trying to keep this a secret from everyone, but Rin, why would you tell Edge? Well, quite simply, he asked why I was spending so much time with his best friend. And I'm a firm believer that families shouldn't have secrets from each other. Oh, Lord. You didn't think that you give him a complex? That his best friend had some sort of superpower that made people like him? That's not what Phrenergy does. Why most of the discovery of science can Because why must the discovery of science be constantly misinterpreted by the public in the least charitable fashion? In any case, no. I do not think that would give him any sort of complex. Well, if you're a science of something, it's not psychology. Definitely not psychology or sociology at all. He's confident enough in himself that I dare say nothing could so much as give him reason to pause, let alone a complex. Wow, old Sam, a terrible judge of character. Yeah, I'm learning a lot about the facility of Kabukin today. You have one more question. Right. I really wanted to know those two, to be honest, but well, we've asked everyone else and no one else knew, so do you know where Rin is? No. Did you check the city? Yeah, I mean, not all 90 square miles of it, but a bit. What about the battle hall? We're both battle team members. Yes, we checked the battle hall. Alright, I have no idea then, but if you see him, do make sure to let him know, if you will. I'd like to talk to him about his place in the academy given recent developments. Sure. Yeah, if he's not going to be able to be here. You and... question mark, end up spending the rest of the day crossing the campus searching for Rin. Okay. Question mark, rummages through every bush in the gardens. Look in every stall in the sports center's locker rooms. Question mark, even drags you to the women's restroom near the cheer squad changing room for some reason. Unsurprisingly, he's not there either. Eventually, the two of you awkwardly part ways, with you promising to call, question mark, if Rin is back at your dorm. Of course, you don't have her number. You are almost back to the dorm when you spot a familiar man, standing in a familiar garden, staring up at a familiar sky. Dean? And we're going to end it there. But like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as I keep on bringing episodes every single day unless something weird happens. I do have a Twitter. That is at Cheetor. Cheetdor. Get used to this music because it's going to freaking play the whole time, I guess. I do also have a Facebook, which is Lincoln Washington Edwards. And with that and everything else, be a fan. Bye for now. God, this is getting dark.